Guess what, everyone? This is Chris Kendall from therawadvantage.com. I'm out here at the Farm of Life, the sweetest place to be, and as promised, I have a little bit of a sushi wrap recipe for you. You know, sushi wraps, nori, there's been some concern around it, some talk around it in the raw food movement, some concern about it not being a vegan product. I don't want to go crazy into that, but I'll touch a few of those points. I'm not an expert in this, I've just read enough that it made me desire to create a wrap out of ingredients from the land instead of from the sea. So in general, for the vegan aspect, as nori is made, they collect large amounts of nori seaweed from the ocean. They pick it up and gather it and put it into a slurry, chop it all up into little teeny bits into like a blender much bigger than this. Vitamix must be a blender. And then they just put it in a big slurry and then dry it out on big sheets. Now, sounds harmless, but when the collection method isn't super discriminate, if they're just going through the ocean and collecting seaweed from the bottom of the ground, from the ocean floors, or from wherever's floating, wherever they're harvesting it, in Japan and China and Korea predominantly, there's often little sea life and little crustaceans and little animals and critters that also get sucked up in that process. So a lot of those die on the way or on the cleaning process, and some of them get ground up and actually are fused into the nori sheets. So that's why people consider it a very questionable vegan product. I've seen some with vegan on the label. It's possible that they grow them in very controlled settings so that there is no life in danger or life being ground up into the nori sheets, but I don't know that for sure. So again, it led me to doing this. The other danger about nori, or potential concern rather, would be that it's a very absorbent plant. You know, it's been known to suck up radiation, and with nuclear disasters of recent, especially out in Japan, Fukushima, being near the places where a lot of the nori is collected and grown, you know, it'll absorb and concentrate plutonium and cesium, and these are not things you really want in your body. So a lot of people, when they're going to buy nori, if they still eat nori, they're making sure that they buy it pre-Fukushima, because anything coming from after that is very, very questionable. You know, you fart in one corner of the room, it spreads all over the place, just like in the ocean. We're one giant kind of, you know, ecosystem here. So eventually everything's spreading out. The toxicity of the oceans in general, and the fact that it also absorbs heavy metals, it's a little bit sketchy. So we'll get into the recipe. That's enough of that. If you want to learn more, I'd really suggest you research a whole bunch and decide for yourself if you feel that nori is safe for you, if it's something you want to do, something you want to eat. And otherwise, this, honestly, I think it tastes way better anyway, and it's fun to make. So let's jump into it. What you'll need is a knife. I already did all the chopping, a Vitamix blender or a good blender, and a dehydrator of some sort. I used Excalibur. All these kitchen tools I have on my site. You can check it out down here if you want to pick them up through me. Much obliged. And otherwise, we'll get right into the recipe. So right here, we have tomatoes. This is about 2 tomatoes. Zucchini. This is one pretty decent sized zucchini, and some papaya chopped up. Now, this is gonna make one batch, and it should make about 3 big sheets of nori that I can turn into anywhere from about
12 to 18 sheets or 60 to 90 rolls.
The important part about these 3 things is just that they're in equal proportion. So it's not super important the size, it's just equal proportions, fill the blender up. Now for different types of greens, because I'm here at the Farm of Life and we have an amazing greenhouse, bless Jack the greenhouse man, we have awesome different types of greens you probably wouldn't get at your normal supermarket, but I'll give you alternatives, so don't worry. So here we have some really nice red chard. It's really, really red, it's really, really delicious, incredibly salty, and that's important when you're making this nori, because nori is generally salty. That's actually another potential concern eating seaweed, is it has sea salt attached to it. If you think sea salt is a really great thing and you've heard a ton about the minerals in there, I really suggest you check out my video down here all about sea salt. I'm not in favor of sea salt personally. So we got the chard, big handful, probably about 10 leaves. Here we have some Costa Rican spinach. It's kind of like okra, so you could actually use a little bit of okra in your recipe if you want, if you can't find this kind of spinach. We don't have regular spinach out here. This here is Chinese spinach, or a variety of Chinese spinach. It's got these beautiful purple backings. And again, you probably won't find this, but I'm using it because it has that purple color. Same with this, so that the nori looks kind of purple, which it normally does. Instead of these at home, just use spinach. Here we have just a touch of arugula, or rocket if you're from Australia, rocket. And we have a little bit of green onion, which may also be chive, but it's really nice and delicious. And over here we have portulaca, or otherwise known as
pigweed, little hogweed,
and commonly known as purslane. Now, if you haven't heard about purslane or you don't know about sea purslane, my favorite vegetable in the world, the highest sodium content vegetable and the highest omega-3 green leafy vegetable, check out this video here, all about it. I just shot in Hawaii. But this is the more common purslane. It's really high in sodium, it's really high in omega-3s, it's jam-packed with tons and tons of nutrients, very, very good for you. And it's one of the 10, 12, 15 different weeds that grow everywhere that humans inhabit the earth that has at least a 2-month growing season. So you can find it anywhere. Most people think it's a weed. It's called a weed. It grows in your garden, people pick it and throw it away. Look for it, research purslane. It's an amazing wild edible. It's really salty and it's the main vegetable I use in here. If you're not going to use purslane, you can use more spinach, more arugula, and some chard, and that'll taste really good as well. So we also have some ginger, optional. We're not going to use it today. I just wanted to show you, some people like ginger on their sushi. So let's get this recipe started. We have the tomatoes. Tomatoes out here in Costa Rica are actually high in iodine, which is kind of cool because typically seaweed is a source of iodine that people really covet. Soil out here is high in iodine. You just want to look for high iodine soil, quality food, grow your own, go to the farmers markets. Also, cranberries are amazingly high in iodine if they're grown in iodine-rich soil. So that's kind of cool to know. So we got the tomato, the zucchini, and the papaya. We're totally full. Gonna blend that up. Get your Vitamix right here. Alright, so that's all that takes. It smells delicious. I'm going to start putting greens in here. Break those green onions in half. You can omit the green onions if you don't like that. Get some of this in there too. Arugula. Some of the Chinese spinach. Some of the Costa Rican spinach, maybe also called Okinawa spinach. Some of this red chard, which again just brings it a beautiful color. If you don't have any of these red vegetables, you can put a little bit of red cabbage in there instead. And we'll give that a little bit of a pulse just to get that down. So this is the benefit of the Vitamix as well. You don't have to just completely slurry it. You can use this tamper, unique to Vitamix. I'll put it at about half speed. Just get it really going. Having a little bit of flex in there is really nice, actually. There we go. Simple as that. Now I'll stuff in as much of this pigweed or purslane as I possibly can. Known by many names, mother of millions. It spreads like fire, so it's like one of those things that you can just really find and grow anywhere. It's in the cracks of sidewalks, seriously. Find it everywhere, but you can grow it in your garden very easily. It's very delicious. I really recommend eating some. And leave those bits. There you have it. So we now have, if you check this out, we have a really nice and thick, salty, savory, and a little bit sweet kind of a slurry here that's really delicious. And we have 3 dehydrator sheets. This amount here will make 3 nice sized portions. So I'll just pour out a nice serving in the middle. A little bit more here. Make them pretty even. Hiya, hiya, hiya. So it can be really nice to have a nice knife here. And all I do for this is I pick it up. It's the same for other recipes. If you haven't checked out my patented, super top secret pizza crust recipe video, check this out here. Nominated best raw pizza ever by like lots of people, so you can definitely watch that. So I'm just gonna smear this around a little bit. This is my other patented technique. Circular motion. Alright, and let's take this little knifey poo, kind of square it up, kind of drag the knife in the direction you want a little bit of extra of the stuff to go. And I've found you want to try and get it to be almost the same size as the dehydrator sheet if you got the classic 9 tray full size dehydrator from from Excalibur. That way you can cut it into maximum amount. This takes a little bit of shuffling, a little bit of time, but if you're slow and steady, you go back and forth to each corner, and then you use the knife again. Push it into the corners, push into the corners. These Teflex sheets are indispensable. You can also use parchment paper, or wax paper, but it doesn't work as well, I find. Totally gonna fast forward some of this stuff so you guys don't get bored. Don't want to get bored over there. Vote below if I should have done this recipe naked. Maybe that'll be my other channel, Raw XXXXXXX Advantage. And there you have it. So I'm gonna do that to the other 3, but let's just bring this into the dehydrator so you can see what's going on. We got a big party, which you're gonna see in a little bit, because these are made for my second retreat, the Culinary Skills Retreat out here at the Farm of Life. Check out here for future retreats. I'm doing another one next year around the same time. Just an inkling of a reminder. It's a lot of fun out here. I promise you'll enjoy it. So I'm gonna put her right in the middle where it's the warmest right now, and put her up at set at about 115. Could go as high as 118, maybe even a little higher for a little bit while it's still wet. I'm gonna put the rest in there, and we'll be putting it in there for at least 8 hours, and then taking it off the sheet and flipping it. It may require even a little bit more. Total dehydration time, about 13, 14 hours. So you'll check back when it's through the dehydration. Good morning, everyone. So we're back. You know, because of the timing that I put the sushi wraps into the dehydrator, they've been in there a lot longer than I'd normally put them. Almost 15 hours. It did not need to be in there near that long. We probably could have had it in there for about 10 to 12 hours and then do what we're doing now. But because it's at the place we are now, when we flip it over, it'll be fully ready and dry. So that's kind of cool. It's not like there's a window you can miss. So we're still good, and now it's just going to be done from here. We can cut it up. So here we go. See, I already flipped a few sheets. Got another recipe here, secret. Oh, all right. So here's the dried sushi wrap. Ooh, if you haven't seen this yet, check that out. That video right here. Okay, so all I'm gonna do here, flip this over. So easy, I can do it one-handed, and inch this off the sheet. And here we have it. This is our full sheet of Better Than Nori. It's very fragrant, smells really nice and savory. It's a little chunkier than I'd actually do it. I would have blended it a little bit better if I was going to do it again from here. So from here, all we got to do is cut it up. And depending on the size of rolls you want, you can cut it in various different ways. Normally, what I do is I fold it in half. Carefully, there we go. See it? Even because it's a little dry, it's breaking a little easier. There we go. Fold it in half again. And to make perfect big rolls, I'm just going to fold it in half one more time. There we go. Now normally if I wouldn't have dehydrated it quite as much, it'd be a little softer and it wouldn't crack as easy, which is fine. Right here how it is, it's perfect for breaking it this way. And when we roll it, we'll make sure that we use ingredients that are a little bit wet. We try and use pretty dry, but a little bit wet so it softens up the paper again, less chance of breaking. So folding it back over. There we go. Alright, so now we have these beautiful sushi wraps that are really, really delicious. And in order to make things a little bit easier, what I like to do is I take scissors and I cut them into strips. So just like this. And gently cut them all the way up, leaving just around an inch. With this size of sheets, I can cut about 5 sushis. Now, scissors work a lot better than a knife, I've found. So there you have it. They're already partially pre-cut to make things easier, and all we do is put them down, put the toppings on, roll them up, but you'll see that in the next segment with the retreat. Guess what, everyone? So we're back and it's sushi night, and I made the wraps a couple days ago. We even had a little food demo. We're here at the Raw Advantage Raw Culinary Skills Retreat. We got the awesome crew back here. How's it going, ladies?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So they're making a whole bunch of sushi. I was making some too. I'm just taking a break to film this, and I was doing a couple other things, you know, I'm running around. Anyway, we got.
Get it, you're busy.
Yeah, a little bit. So we got all these little beautiful sushi rolls. Ashley, what the heck you got going on? You're rolling one?
I'm rolling one. We've got Chris's special Better Than Nori paper. It is fabulous, and it is better than Nori. So we're just putting on our favorite sushi vegetables. We've got red pepper, carrots, cabbage, cucumbers, and for rice we're using, we got just a little left. Heart of palm.
All right. Frederica, what do you think? Is it looking pretty good?
It's really good. Really better than Nori. Like, seriously, this is really good.
Let's see you cut that. That looks beautiful. Those look really good. So are you getting better and better the more you roll?
Yeah? We need some practice, but
getting it in here, getting a little bit of culinary skills. Chizina, how about yourself? What do you think?
I'm really excited about trying them.
Yeah, you're really excited to try them? Awesome, awesome. Well, they look really great. We have all these dipping sauces over here. And I will provide the recipe below in this link right here on my website. I'm gonna have an extra recipe for a different type of dipping sauce in my upcoming Cravings Busters book, and you'll see a little bit of us feasting on this. Hope you guys really enjoy the nori as much as we do, and you'll see more soon. What do you think, John, man? You ever had biraba before?
Nope.
You excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, you been having fun so far?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Heck yeah, we got a biraba starter here for the sushi night. We also have some fruit soup and some other goodies, so... Ooh, so we have a beautiful sushi lineup. What do you think, Ashley?
so excited, sushi night.
Ooh, we love it. We have a beautiful Asian slaw. What does everyone think? Here's my plate. Here's naturally Ashley's plate. Looks a little bit nicer. You're fancy.
I like to try.
I like to try.
I was taking a photo for Instagram.
That's true. It's true. A little bit of an Instagram better than Nori sushi photos. Let's give it a go. What do you think?
Okay, so we got our dipping sauce in the middle.
Dipping sauce. Sushi dipping sauce number 1. Good? Yeah? What does everyone else think? Does everyone like it? Yeah? Awesome. Yeah? Awesome. I'm approving it myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back once and be like, hope you guys enjoy as much as we do. The final roll. I think I ate a little bit too much, you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, you
can't
didn't?
eat too much.
Yeah, no.
What am
Did
I
you?
thinking?
Irresistible.
Irresistible? Huh? What do you guys think? Is it better than Nori?
It is
yeah?
definitely better than Nori.
Yeah.
For sure.
There you have it. It's unanimous vote. Check it out. Try it out yourself. Hopefully one day it'll be in the stores near you. Oh, and just so you know, if you want more recipes similar to this, check out my TRA Retreat Treats ebook or my free iPhone app, and also my 101 Frickin' Rawsome recipes for some more simple recipes. Enjoy. Enjoy. Better than Nori. I ain't messing around, y'all.
Ooh, check out these 2 super popular videos and all my other recipe videos, and click below for 3 free ebooks. Woo! Excited to announce my new iPhone app, free with 101 frickin' Rawsome recipes, TRA Retreat Treats, food combining charts, shopping carts, and more.